Yeah. Hi, Simran. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. So we're going to do a mock test today. And this is going to be your fourth mock test in the speaking test. So I will be recording this conversation and sharing it on YouTube for others to understand their mistakes. I will give you the feedback towards the end of this call. Okay. Yes. So just remember, Simran, when you take your actual speaking test, you will have to wear a mask. Right now, it's okay that you're not wearing a mask, but you should be wearing a mask. Okay. Right. So,
Ma'am.
should we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. I'm also keeping a track of your time, which means when I give you feedback, I'll tell you how long you've spoken for a certain answer. Yeah. So the speaking test has three parts one, two, and three. I'll be starting with part zero, the introduction part now. Good evening. My name is Aparna, and I'm going to be your IELTS examiner for today. May I know your full name, please?
My name is Simranpreet.
Okay. What can I call you?
You may call me by my first name as Simran.
Okay. May I have your identification, please?
Here is it. Sure, ma'am.
Okay. Where are you from, Simran?
I'm from Latia, which is a small town of Haryana. It is situated in northern part of India.
Okay. All right. So, for the first part of your speaking test, Simran, let's talk about your hometown. Where is your hometown?
My hometown is Latia, is a small town of Haryana, which is situated in northern part of India, and it is a famous for various reasons, as there is a many Sikh shrines, and it is a land of milk and honey.
Okay. So, what do you like the most about your hometown, Simran?
They I like my hometown for various reasons, as there is a hospitality of people in my hometowns, and everyone is very kind-hearted person, and always ready to help to each others.
Okay. Okay. So, what kind of work do people do in your hometown?
Most of people are engaged in most of the people in my hometowns are farmers, and small business owners. Apart from this, some are engaged in working in government offices, and in teaching professions.
Okay. All right. Do you have good transportation facilities in your hometown?
Yes, the transportation facility in my hometown is very convenient, and it is quite easy to catch any bus or any other sort of transportation, public transportation.
I see. Okay. Okay. How has your hometown changed from what it was in the past?
As my hometown is changed time to time, uh, there is a more change. It can be seen in shopping centers. In fact, now it is called as a shopper paradise, and there is a change in hospitals and education level also.
Okay, okay. So what improvements would you like to see in your hometown?
Uh, my hometown is very developed, but there is some problems still prevail in there. There are uh, there's the plastic condition of rooms, and the cleanliness of hospitals.
Oh, okay, okay. So is any other? Do you like any other city apart from your hometown in your country?
Yes, there is I personally like the city Chandigarh, which is a very developed city, and there is all the facilities are available, like education facilities are very good,
I
transportation facilities, the road transportation and air highway are available. So
see.
Chandigarh
Okay,
area.
okay, okay. All right. So which city would you like to live in the future?
Of course, if I planning to move, so I move of city like Chandigarh, because it is very developed city, and there is a lot of facilities are available, like educations, and transportation system is very good, and hospitals are very good, and all the all the important aspects are fulfilled in this
Hmm.
city.
Okay, okay, fine. That's the end of your part one, Simran. We'll now move on to the cue card section. You will be given a cue card here, and I'm giving it on the chat. Do you have a pen and paper to take notes? Yes? Okay, fine. So I'm just sending this question on the chat. Here's your cue card. Describe a person in your family that you admire. You should say who that person is, what she or he has done in your life, and why do you admire them. Okay, so you have 1 minute to take notes. After that, you will have 2 minutes to speak. So here's your time. Your 1 minute has started. Okay, that's the end of your 1 minute. You have 2 minutes to speak on the topic now.
Family is the most precious thing for everyone. Anyone cannot live without a family, because family is a essential thing for everyone, because everyone say take care of each other in families. So here I would like to talk about my brother, which there I really admire of him. In my 21 year of age, I never get a friend, never get seen him a frantic on me, for even though I do a lot of things to bother him. He is very hardworking now. Now he is currently he studying abroad for their higher education. He's very hardworking, and he's fond of doing study at late nights. He always helped me in doing my studies. To best of my recollections, he always helped me in my studies. And when I am in 10th standards, he is living in far away from me for his studies. So he helped me through video calls. So he is very very care of me. He is very handsome and hardworking too. He has a dressing sense as well. He is never show off anything, even though he has a number of branded clothes. She is very hardworking, even though he he got a government job in the early age of 22 years. uh, After that, he is pursue their others another study in abroad for for their administration of business. And he is very fitness freak and diet conscious as well. He enjoyed their life in a good manner.
Yeah, that's the end of your time. Simran, we'll have a discussion on the topic of the cue card. In what ways have families changed over the years?
uh, in my opinion, in last decades, we seen that the family are the joint family are exist. The number of family members are living in their one roof. But nowadays everyone prefer to nuclear family, because everyone's now have a different interest, and for their working or their working, so they move to their cities, and so they prefer to nuclear family to
Uh,
live.
oh, okay. Should husband and wives have separate roles in the family?
Yes, wife and husband are different role in their family. In previous If we consider in previous practice, there is a man are considered for breadwinner for family, and wife for wife are for housework. But nowadays, both are engaged in their earning of money, but they split their work as a responsibility in different manners.
Hmm. Does everyone in your country take proper care of parents?
There's the Indian culture. There is a practice of respect the elders. So I think mostly everyone are respect for their elder ones, because when younger ones are respect their parents, so they give blessings. So it is good for their further life, and it is good
Oh,
for it.
Okay. Should it be made a crime if one does not take care of his or her aging parents?
Of course, if anyone not respect their parents or any unlawful absence for against their parents, it should be punishable. And even though now many laws and rules for if anyone or anyone do any unactful laugh and
Mhm.
uh,
Mhm.
un, unpredictable things for their parents. So
Okay.
there is
What are some of the ways that family can help a person?
sorry, ma'am.
What are some of the ways that family can help a person?
As a family is a very essential things. Everyone have a family, so family doing everything for their child and in each other. They are helping in decision making, and they help him in their worst time. They help them in the education system and everything. So family is helping in many ways.
Okay, okay, okay. Can you name some of the ways in which family has helped you?
As um, according to me, ma'am.
Yeah, according to you, how has your family helped?
As I'm if I'm considered from my childhood, they take care for me very well in education system. And if I am afraid from anything, so they help me, and they are always like me. We are there for we are there for you. So they are the strength of me in every moment.
So why do
Eh,
you think family members fight with each other?
there is a lot of things uh, are made in their in the families, like everyone have a different interest, and anything are debatable concept. So that's why the that issues are come arise.
Okay, great, great, Simran. That's the end of your speaking test. Thank you so much. So, before I give you detailed feedback on each question, I would like to help you understand general feedback. So, the same feedback that I've given you earlier, you are able to generate ideas. Ideas are not a problem. How they come out as sentences or how they come out as words is becoming a problem for you. So, at some places, you wanted to say unlawful. That was the word that you were looking for, but it didn't come spontaneously to you, right? And you can frame simple sentences, but as far as you're framing them correctly, it's okay. So as you finish framing a sentence, there's another sentence that is coming, another thought that is coming, and hence you're just bombarded with your thoughts, and that's what is happening. So that's why those pauses are not there. So when you have to speak English, when someone has to understand your speech, you have to give pauses in between them, give stress on important words, and use your voice to convey your emotion, right? So you have to practice reading English aloud, and that's when you will see an improvement in your score. Okay, so you have been scoring a 6 in your speaking test, the last attempt.
6.5.
6.5. Okay. So you are scoring a 6.5 because of your thoughts, your fluency. You're scoring a 6.5 because of that. But if you look at your vocabulary and grammar, that may not cross a 6 because you're making these mistakes. So you have to use some idioms, you have to use good vocabulary, but they should also be used with correct sentences. Okay, right? So with the feedback of your speaking test, Simran, you will receive a detailed feedback along with this voice recording on your email. Okay.